Don Rickles was the master of the roast, the king of the insult who could make Hollywood's biggest stars laugh, then wince. He was fast, sharp, unapologetic, and unforgettable. Behind the punchlines and sold-out shows, though, was a man who didn't just flirt with controversy, he built a career on it. And while many stars laughed at Rickles' jokes, not all of them forgave him. Don Rickles didn't start out chasing laughs. He actually trained as a serious actor, but roles were hard to come by. By the 1950s, he pivoted to stand-up comedy, and it was in the smoky nightclubs of New York and Miami that he stumbled upon his calling. After one too many hecklers interrupted his act, Rickles fired back with off-the-cuff insults, and the crowd loved it. That raw, unfiltered insult style became his signature. It was spontaneous, brutal, and oddly charming. From A-list celebrities to strangers in the front row, no one was safe, not even himself. The turning point came when Frank Sinatra saw Rickles perform in Miami. Rickles, fearless as ever, told him, "Make yourself at home, Frank. Hit somebody." Sinatra laughed and kept coming back. Soon, Rickles was performing for packed Las Vegas crowds filled with celebrities. Vegas became his domain, and Rickles became a star. By the 1960s, he was a regular on TV, especially on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Carson adored Rickles, inviting him over 100 times. Rickles also became a standout on the Dean Martin celebrity roasts, taking aim at icons like Lucille Ball and Ronald Reagan. Even the comedians looked nervous when he grabbed the mic. Despite his comedic success, Rickles still found steady work in film. He had dramatic roles in Run Silent, Run Deep, and Casino, proving he was more than just a comic. But it wasn't until HBO's Mr. Warmth, the Don Rickles project aired in 2007, that he finally won a Primetime Emmy. It was long overdue recognition for a man who shaped American comedy. But Rickles' career wasn't all laughs. His insult style often sparked backlash. He joked about race, religion, gender, and more, long before cancel culture existed. One of his most controversial moments came in 2012 when he made a racially charged joke about President Obama. It caused public outcry, but Rickles stood by his act. To him, no one was off limits, and that was the point. Still, not everyone appreciated his brand of humor. Rickles famously jabbed at fellow comedians like Bob Hope and Joan Rivers, often pushing the line between comedy and discomfort. His exchanges with Rivers were especially sharp. She gave it right back to him, and audiences loved watching the two legends spar. His relationship with Johnny Carson was legendary, built on chemistry and chaos. But when Jay Leno took over The Tonight Show, something changed. Rickles still appeared, but the energy was different. He mocked Leno to his face, joking about the show's more corporate tone, and even calling out how long he had to wait backstage. The edge was still there, but the spark had dimmed. Rickles also had tension with more modern personalities like Howard Stern, who openly criticized him on air, calling his style outdated. Rickles never responded publicly, but after his death in 2017, Stern offered a heartfelt tribute, calling him one of the greats. Even the harshest critics seemed to understand. Rickles wasn't just a comedian, he was a comedy institution. He insulted everyone, presidents, legends, and fellow comics, but always insisted it was just jokes. And while some walked away offended, many more walked away in awe. Don Rickles didn't just roast people, he redefined what it meant to take a punch and still laugh. Were you a fan of Don Rickles' fearless comedy style? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Hollywood Star News, where legends live on.